scoring inside. It's also been the passing. Already 31 assists as well para sa Gensan Warriors sa laro na to.
And you like with Gensan, they're still playing the right way. They're not, obviously, Apreco's chasing for the record, but they're not, alam mo yung sinasadya nila, siguro Mintes. They're still playing the right way. They're going up for those higher percentage shots. Fast break the game brought to you Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig. Free installation for split type air conditioners.
Dahil gano'n naman talaga dapat. You know, that's just part of the respect that you give the other team, is to play the right way no matter what the score is until the final buzzer.
JC Adjei. Only 4 points. Free throws, man, have been a buzzkill for Bacolod. 19 of 35. Rosari, palabas, masaglang, tries a rare free. No good. Doboze, crossover, layup, goes in, and a bonus free throw coming up.
Here in the second half, it's practically just been Doboze who's been able to make some nice baskets para sa Bacolod. He has been the only problem here in the third and fourth quarters for Gensan. Nobody has found an antidote to Mark Doboze in this game galing sa Gensan.
Mark Doboze, 18 points, matching the total of Mart Barrera. But silang dalawa lang yung nakapag-score in double figures for Bacolod. 95-66. Nero Neruta against Harold Aquino. Gossip got fouled by Mark Doboze as he helps Jimwell Gossip up. I love to see these tubong Gensan, Doboze, tubong Bacolod, tubong Negros Occidental.
That's precisely what the MPBL is there for. For us to give a spotlight on players from their provinces who have not yet seen an opportunity to get noticed in the mainstream.
Jimwell Gossip quietly has 10 points. Now he gets the steal, got blocked, and a foul as well against Harold Aquino.
To tell you the truth, I can't remember the last time I've seen Jimwell Gossip play this way.
Oh, why? Kasi talagang limitado yung minuto na nilalaro niya sa Gensan.
And who knows, you know, this actually just might be something regular para sa Gensan to have Jimwell Gossip in that guard rotation. But let's see, of course, when Val Acuña comes in. Of course, Larry Rodriguez also is going to make his return in the next game.
Coach Pao will use one more challenge. We'll be back for the result.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul.
Puro successful yung challenge natin ngayon, ha? Si Coach Cholo kanina, 2 out of 2. Si Coach Pao, 2 out of 2 din.
Coach Elvis also had a successful challenge earlier. Record yan, ha?
Baseline inbound. Neruta. Steps back for a free. Niluwayan. Mark Doboze, running start. Trying to add on to his total. His current career high is at 21 points. He established that way back, I think, in one of their opening games. Oh, against Marikina. Second game lang nila. Nakapag 21 points siya. Naalala ko yun, Javi, kasi si Mikay nag-interview sa kanya noon. Pero bago natin na before we expound on that, we have a challenge again. Ito, tingnan natin 6 out of 6 ba for today? Na being successful si Coach Elvis kanina sa kanyang unang challenge. Minute remaining here. The result pretty much academic. Jensen will bounce back from back-to-back defeats. We'll be back for the result of the challenge of Jensen.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
Nabate,
the floor stays.
unsuccessful na si Coach Elvis. So foul will be called. It will stand. Yeah, that clip in the arm. Foul will be called against Remuta. We're going back. Si Duboze was the best player in the very first win of Bacolod, and he was being interviewed by Mika. Tanda ko talagang di pa talaga siya sanay. I don't know if you recall that.
Yeah.
Parang naging panabanggit nga ni Mika na if ever maging best player ulit si Mark, mas masasanay na siya. No? And that's being part of a guy coming from your hometown, playing for your home team. And some color still developing here. Don't want to end this game on a sour note for both teams. It's a good sign that Aquino and Kosip exchanging high fives. Dahil nga kanina na-eject na si Rene Pacquiao who had a strong game.
There's the takedown by Aquino pero may konting hawakan na talaga yung nangyayari before that.
I don't think there was really any untoward incident there. Just two guys battling for a rebound.
But it's really just been, the entire game has really chalked up a lot of emotions in these two teams. And again, that continues to be a lesson to everyone else and to themselves as well. They have to keep your cool while they're inside the court.
Double foul lang ito between Aquino and Abrego. I gotta give credit to Aquino. He's been fighting back in terms of battling down low for the rebounds. Dahil alam niya rin, si Abrego is gunning for a record. Doing his best to prevent him from doing that. At least konsolasyon na lang, no?
Yeah, he's getting some small wins.
But they haven't found an answer to this guy. The ad-man, Mark, 23 points.
He's really streaky. When he gets it going, he's tough to stop, even with defense in front of him. This guy, Barrera, really slowed down in the second half. Was only able to score here in the fourth quarter after those quick 16 points in the first two periods.
At yan din, no, yung hinarap niya nung nasa Muntinlupa siya. The capability of scoring in at least 15 points above. But meron din siya mga games na he's been having trouble with in terms of consistency.
Pag namamarka na siya ng depensa, when the defense finally puts their attention on him, medyo nahihirapan siya mag-adjust.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Kosip. Another guy in double figures. Fifth guy in double figures in scoring para sa Jensen. 102-71. Bacolod, unfortunately, will fall down to their 20th loss. But silver lining for them is that they have surpassed the record. Abrego will go for his double-double at the very least. 10 points, 23 rebounds. And the Jensen Warriors, after back-to-back losses, have found a way to redeem themselves, beating Bacolod handily here 104-71. And for Bacolod. Maganda yung pinakita nila against Basilan, even in that loss against Batangas. But unfortunately,